Hey, we're back at the top again today on the road to Pokemon Sun and Moon, and with the new news around the corner, just 2 days away, I thought we'd go back and look over a type and see what Generation 7 can do to improve on it. This is the 15th episode in the series, so we're almost done. So if you haven't seen any of the others, though, you must have been grounded or something. What did he even do to get in trouble? Today's type is still not the Dark type. It's too mystic right now. Actually, it's the Ground type. And the jokes I made in this one might be a little stupid. Just a warning. Regardless, time to see how Pokemon Sun and Moon could improve on the Ground type. 15th episode in, and we still got the same old recycled issues. Just don't try to recycle ground. That goes in the yard waste bin. But you know what I'm talking about. We're talking about bad stats again. But wait, it's not just one bad stat, it's multiple. Yes, speed, special attack, and special defense leave a lot to be desired. I can't name off the Pokemon that are exempt from this list as that would take too long. This list is so long, it would wrap around the world, like Drake does. Wait a minute, I just recycled that joke. Well, you better put me in the yard waste bin then. Well, back to the stats, this is not a good thing. We know about the physical attack, defense, and HP of ground types, but how are they supposed to deal with Pokemon of a special nature? How are they supposed to outspeed other Pokemon? All good questions. We'll have to see if any of these questions are answered this November. Now normally, I would have combined these two issues. However, both were so large that I needed to separate the two. One for recycling, and the other for me when the Sun and Moon hype has died. Ha ha! Self-deprecation. But jokes aside, what's the one ground attack you would use on a special attacking ground type? No picking earth power. Now try again. Exactly. There really isn't anything else. No, Mud Bomb does not count. 65 base power does mediocre damage. We need to go full force. This physical special split rivalry has gone too far. We need to take a stand. We need to power the Earth with more special attacks. Power Earth. Earth power. We've come full circle. Hey there, Garchomp. You got anything to say?
Earthquake!
Interesting. Anyway, how's your day going?
Earthquake!
Wait, there was an earthquake? Where?
Earthquake!
Oh, I get it now. That's all you can say.
What the are you talking about?
No, really. Not to say that it's a bad thing, but that's all the ground types do nowadays. All they do is make the earth quake. They gotta stop twerking, man. Learn a new dance. You might as well drill or run it. Go to the Bone Club, meet up with Stunfisk, and dab like the fish he is! All I'm trying to say is, we should be able to see more than just earthquake in battle, you know? Okay, this entire video has been full of terrible jokes, but I won't let them ruin this video, so I'll throw it on the ground! Because, you know, ground type? Okay, for real, we're done. The Alolan form, though, we have for you today is a ground type now, but after staying in Alola, it had some changes, which this design from Ochono of DeviantArt shows this perfectly. I know I picked this design for Mega Golem in the past, but that was in March, nearly half a year ago. But anyway, this Pokemon is none other than Alolan Golem. It drops its rock typing, becomes a pure ground type, and is much faster. How did this happen? Well, being surrounded by water from all angles eroded the rock shell that covered Golem, and now he's fully exposed. But that won't stop him. Like I said, he's much faster, and could you imagine that speed with that attack? I'm already scared just thinking about it. Moving on to the Mega Pokemon, we'll be picking the one that looked like it wore 2 sets of shades in the anime. Crocodile. Now, Crocodile is already a strong Pokemon as it is, with access to Intimidate and even Moxie. It's a force to be reckoned with. As its stats show, it's a real powerhouse, but holding the Crocodile, it gets a lot wilder. It's designed from TRX Pix, I believe that's how you pronounce that, shows what Mega Crocodile could look like. It looks much more menacing and could strike fear and pain into anyone by just blinking. It would retain the ground dark typing and give it either Tough Claws or Moxie for its ability. And after that, good luck. And next, we have the possible new moves that would improve the ground type. We have all three categories covered, starting with the physical attack Terra Strike, where the user strikes the ground with an incredible force that creates a wave that collides with the foe. This attack has a base power of 150, and the user must recharge on the next turn. This sort of had an influence from Digimon. You know, War Greymon, Terra Force. That's where I got it from. At least the name, anyways. The special move is Gravity Gale, where the user concentrates the force of the Earth's gravity under the foe on the first turn and erupts, striking the foe with the debris from beneath where they once were on the second turn. This attack has a base power of 120 and can also shorten a turn using the Power Herb. As for the status move, this is where it gets a little funky. The move is called Fault, where the user shifts the tectonic plates below the foe to make him more vulnerable as they lose more than just their balance. The foe's evasion, defense, and special defense drop by one stage. Now, whose fault would it be if you lost because of this? You know what I'm saying, man? You know. And now the concept Pokemon that we could see that would improve the ground type. But hang on, there's still the type combinations that we have yet to see. Let's check out the chart. As we can see, it is yet to be paired with a fighting and fairy typings. And technically the bug type, since Nincada is a basic Pokemon and Wormadam Sandcloak is a form. But with that, we'll start with this design from Gearhart. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, look down. He's under the ground. It's the worm Pokemon. This Pokemon fills that ground bug typing I was talking about, and does it ever. Just check out these stats. Great on the defensive side, slow, but a nice tank you're seeing here. Other than squirming around on the sidewalk after a nice rain shower, the moves I could see it be using would be Earth Power, Steamroller, Stone Edge, and Spikes. Just be wary. You wouldn't want to be binded by this Pokemon. That would be very terrible. Okay, this video has to end sometime. This is just getting bad. And the last one is this Fossil Raptor concept that was designed by Canadian Hoovian from Reddit. Yeah, I'm surprised it's not from DeviantArt as well. But anyway, this thing doesn't look all that defensive. In fact, it looks fast and offensive. Its stats rectify this, as its spread is just that, fast and offensive. Just what the typing needed. The attacks I see this thing getting would be Earthquake, Iron Head, Leaf Blade, Psycho Cut, and Atomize. This thing, with all these slash moves, would probably need a new ability, but that's for another day. Some poser hands me an outro at the end of this video and asks me to leave a comment below to improve this type. Man, what I look like? A charity case? I took it and threw it on the ground. Hitting the like button and subscribe? What do you want me to do? Click them? Happy birthday to the ground! I clicked the other sharing buttons too! Oh, you're saying this is the outro? It's my dad? Man, this ain't my dad. This is an outro. I threw it on the ground. What, you think I'm stupid? I'm not a part of your system. My dad's not an outro. I'm an adult! That's how you do what? Duh! Looks like I'm beating over the head with a calculator. Ah! Math! It burns! It burns! Ah! Stop! I got my man crush, Mario Lopez. No! I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.